Battlefield 2042 devs have just had a dev talk, and we're going to talk about all the content coming into Season 2 that they have posted on the EA website. So, we know right off the bat that we're getting 2 new primary weapons and 1 new sidearm, alongside 2 Vault weapons. Now, Vault weapons are guns from the previous games that are basically in Portal that they're adding to All Out Warfare. It's not the same way as you get a traditional gun through being a certain level or a battle pass. You actually have to complete an assignment for it of what you'd have to do. So, you would have to get 30 kills and assists with and 100 kills in GL. Sure, if it's either Oath, the M60E4, which is a machine gun, you have to get 100 kills and assists with the M60E4, or the PKP BP, which is the Russian version, and 100 teammates resupplied with ammo. I'm thinking it's going to be more. You have to do one. They won't be trying to sell things on top of it, so you won't be able to sell like cameras and stuff like that. They're just adding in the game. We'll be receiving both a refresh for Renewal and Orbital, with Orbital seeming to be the bigger job done. So they've reworked the whole tunnel area and the part from the rocket launch site to the big building. So that whole runway, that is been transformed, which is quite, like, I'll give them respect. Good on you for doing that. That looks much better. It looks like a war zone actually happened. That was my biggest critique about the maps, is that they don't look like there was a fight ever fought there. But I'll give it to them. That's really good. Now, they did talk about the class system, but I'm going to bring that into a different video. Today, I just want to talk about Season 2. And these are not the only Vault weapons coming to Season 2. So, there are actually a few more coming later in the season, not at launch. We have the P90, the AKS-74U, and the M98B. So, that will be coming throughout the season, which is nice. And I feel like sometimes it's just, they kind of just add a big load of content and then nothing. To strike a fine balance, you need to have that big content launch, but then also consistently bring new things in, especially when the content that's meant to be the heavy content isn't exactly too heavy. It's just one map, but who knows. So we've already talked about Evolving, Renewal, and Orbital. I'll show some pictures of what they're doing. A lot of changes, just adding more cover, basically. That's the main thing, making it look like a battle's been fought, which is good to see. This is the part that I'm actually most intrigued about with Season 2, is they're adding infantry focused map. I just made a video on that, which is crazy to see because that was my last video. Infantry focus map is great to see in a game that's mainly being dominated by vehicles. I feel like it'll be a lot more popular. So they started off by basically saying that they've learnt from all the good parts of Exposure, which I feel like is the intense infantry focused area. So there's an overall smaller layout, and it brings the intensity for 128 players, is what they come to argue. You get a new specialist that comes with the map, obviously unique abilities and a gadget. You get the new battle pass, new hardware, which I'm no idea what that means, maybe a new vehicle probably. More featured experiences in Portal. I'm not sure what to think of that. I don't know if they mean, oh, we'll just add some more modes, or they might actually bring a whole new map. They kind of worded it dodgily, so I don't think we're getting a new map for Portal. They might be adding more like options for changing things, or like you can edit map editor or something. I don't really believe that they would bring a new map into Portals, especially how they've worded it. I feel like it bringing a lot more grace, so they went, yeah, there's a new map for Portal. So to summarize what you are getting in Season 2, at launch of Season 2, you're getting a brand new inventory focused map, a new specialist, battle pass, 5 new weapons, 2 being primary, 1 being a secondary, and 2 being vault weapons. And then throughout the season, you are getting the Exposure, no, not getting Exposure, you are getting the Orbital and Renewal remakes or evolutions. And then as the season goes through, we will get the P90, the AKS-74U, and the M98B. They will also be using the assignment system to allow people to unlock vehicles and specialists for those who didn't jump into Season 1. I myself got very bored of Season 1 a few weeks in, so it'd be nice to have that. That is everything that's coming to Season 2. Let me know what you guys think. Is this going to be a good season, or you think it's going to be kind of just a throwaway season while we get to Season 3 that has some big plans? And I'm going to make a video on that comes out very soon, within this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. And here's to greater things about Battlefield 2042, less depressing videos.